Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and the Denver Broncos. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. This guy's perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early going. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go here from Mile High. Get across the 20, mark them at the 2-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their rookie quarterback.
Last week was kind of an interesting game for this quarterback, Mike. I mean, somebody who takes such great pride in his ability to win with his arm. He found a ton of success on the ground last week, and his ability to cross the goal line on 3 different occasions went a long way towards securing that win. I wouldn't be surprised if he continues to call his own number if those opportunities continue to present themselves.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17. And a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Sacramento first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a give on the ground. He will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Condors.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Disruptor. Already 2 sacks on this opening drive. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Condors getting their punt team out there. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. this defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes. He's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. The RPO, that one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Condors offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. He'll step up and run this. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. And a muck him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn it to a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Condors.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Condors are out to an early 3-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
6 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Just shy of the goal line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Broncos 7. Honduras 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Condors offense getting set to get back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rolling right. He's got it! And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It is a big play on first down. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll step up and run. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 48-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento. His 4th TD grab of the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. He's been solid here in the early part of the season, up amongst the NFL's leaders in passing yards. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made right at midfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Throwing is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Second down.
Brings up
Nix.
2nd and 5.
That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Denver first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, it's a little bit different now.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
A 20-yard attempt.
That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The Condors offense about ready to take over once more. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out. And they have come out of the gates hot in this one. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 15.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that's going to be enough for a first down. Taking this to the 34. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
34-yard line.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Here's Dobbins. The ball comes out. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets you.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Play action now. It's Nix. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. And the Condors are going to take possession here at their own 33. He takes off, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Flushed to his left. There he goes again.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 22 yards there. And that will be a first down.
First down, Condors.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here's a third and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. Flush to his right. And he's in! Touchdown, Condor. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The offense will line up for
and he will find the end zone and extend the lead to 5 points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now, faking the give. And he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Offense retains possession.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his left, taking off, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score.
14.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
on second down, it's Nix. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. 3rd and 7.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To throw is Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now Nix going to look to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown Broncos.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos are back within 6. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score! 81 yards! It's a touchdown!
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Condors add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And this is Jameson Williams. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Lions get just their second win of the season. They improve to 2-4. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Rico Dowdle. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Falcons are finally in the win column after 5 straight defeats. They get their first win of the year. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A run with Dobbins.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here.
He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Evan Ingram, touchdown Broncos. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Condors offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Back to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. From their own territory. What a play on 4th down. A gain of 57 yards. They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Condor. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
42.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 31-yard.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Still fighting for yards, and he lost the football.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tacklers did it seem like he broke on that run? But so often we see it, like time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. The ball just gets a little lower and a little looser. And the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great ball security, they are going to attack it. And in this case, they're able to pop it loose and come up with a big takeaway.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Sacramento. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Need to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Throwing is Nix. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Play action now. It's Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he's into the end zone yet again. Evan Ingram put down Denver. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Condors offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now, faking the give. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. That one pinballs around, but and it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Slow up that play behind the line. Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone if he's... Inbounds now. The officials say no. It is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. Out to his right. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
This going to keep it on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's to the right side in the hands of Bryce.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for the Broncos. First down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going to take a shot down the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Nix going to look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Back to throw is Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Nix to throw. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he looks up. He's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 13-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a first down.
First down, Condors.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10. From the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
Another really nice throw right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and He takes him down for a negative play.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Back to throw. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll throw. It's Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos, 1st down.
They'll go play action with Nix. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain.
3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing is Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 3.
Elliott is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. The Condors offense and the wideout get set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
3rd and long. Complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 52 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's a pickup of 12, and that will be a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Condor. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Open man downfield. That is Bryant. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And the Broncos 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. 1st down throw there is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Nix. That's caught. Right side, it's Franklin. Down to the 10. And he will score. Game on. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score. Jaguars 59, Broncos 54.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. The Condors offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6. They'll look to throw. No one open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. Down inside the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goals.
That's another Broncos first down.
Back to throw is Nix. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Up second and goal at the 2.
On second down, it's Nix. He's got another one. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
The crowd trying to make some noise. Here comes the visiting offense. Down on the scoreboard. 2:25 remaining. Their undefeated season in danger unless they can score on this drive. They've got it. First and 10. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. Forced out left. He runs with it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Sacramento.
Back to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's first down.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Now they get the timeout. timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Makes the score towards 66. Broncos 62.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for our visitors. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.